Could this have been one of the best things to happen to her besides going to the Olympics? What it do, YouTube? Sha'Carri Richardson. Not going to the Olympics, but probably the most well-known track and field athlete currently. She went from about 500,000. I honestly didn't keep track because, nobody expected what happened to happen, but I think 500-ish, maybe 400-ish thousand followers on Instagram to 2.2 million followers. She's probably got, she does have the biggest following of any track and field athlete of all time now. And it is not because of the greatest things, but we're not going to go into it. This video is about how she can monetize the crap out of herself now. Because of what happened at USA Trials, she is extremely well known, not by just the track and field world, but worldwide. At US Trials, she was disqualified due to testing positive for THC, and she got her first opportunity to monetize off of a negative event. She was offered $250,000 to represent a vaping company. Could this have been one of the best things to happen to her besides going to the Olympics? She may be making more money now as a non-Olympian than actually going to the Olympics because of the deals that she is getting now. She did a commercial with none other than Kanye West. Who knows Kanye? Everybody. She was the model in his new song that dropped last Friday. That was also a Beats by Dre commercial. The only other track and field athlete that I know that is sponsored or working with Beats by Dre is Sydney McLaughlin, who is very well known, but I believe now Sha'Carri has definitely surpassed her because of her outreach to those who are outside of the track and field world because of the news that they saw with her name in it. All of this is not to downplay her feats as an athlete whatsoever. She's an exceptional athlete, has insane finishing speed. In the US Trials, she ran a speedy 10.64 seconds. It was windy, there was 2.6 wind behind it, but honestly, her form, technique, and finishing ability, I can see that happening in a legal race. Her PRs were 10.72, which is not far behind that 10.64, and that was a 1.6 wind, so I definitely think she could get down to those 10.6 second 100 meters. She didn't really run many 200s. Her PR is still from 2020, which is a 22.00, but with that 10.7 and a possible 10.6, she should be running about 21.7, 21.8 probably, or even faster. As a track and field athlete and fan, I'm excited to see what she does on the track, but I'm actually pretty interested on what she can accomplish outside of track and field now. From what I remember, when she signed and went pro with Nike, she did so without an agent and is handling everything on her own. So the way that she's able to get these deals is pretty stellar because I believe she's doing the negotiating herself. I just know that she was offered that $250,000 from a vaping company to be their spokesperson, which is really good for a track and field athlete, because if you run track and you're thinking about making a lot of money because you're pretty fast in high school and college, take a second guess. Only the top people make money. If you're not top 3 in the US, you're probably gonna have a side job. So her ban from track and field ends soon. She's actually gonna be out there putting her face into the news again because she's gonna be running really fast times, and she's gonna have some deals with companies that will leverage her bank account even more. So I'm really excited. I think she could actually run a 10.6 sometime this summer. Luckily, her ban was pretty short, which is only 1 month. And I believe there's gonna be a lot of legislation changes in the near future before 2022 about what happened. So yeah, there you have it. Sha'Carri Richardson on track to being extremely wealthy from a hiccup and one of the top track and field athletes of all time.